You ever make friends with somebody and realize that they're just a really bad influence on you? Welcome to Bullman Built RC. I am Matt, your favorite YouTuber's least favorite YouTuber. And today, I'm going to go over some things that I kind of started collecting, I don't know, a year ago or so. And then I got introduced to some of these things, and then I went just crazy from there. I also got some stickers from Color Cult, and I got some license plates from RC Plate Shop. Here we go. Start off with, I will show you some things that I got from Color Cult. Mark is a super good dude. I've known him for 2 years now or so, and he has always been good to me. So first up, we have some Crawler Cult stickers. I'll be taking that to work, putting one of those on my toolbox. And then I got a Crawler Cult sticker, kind of an old school racing sticker. And then this one is Adventure RC Trucks. So got that. Oh, I got a advertisement for Farm Fest 2026, June 27th and 28th of next year. Scale trails, rock bouncing, micro racing, heavy equipment, show and shine, microcourse, swap meet, vendors, and goats, which is cool. Patches Hill Farm in Assinet, Massachusetts. Assinet. Not real sure how you say that, but it's in Massachusetts. Maybe I can make that? Possibly. That's right before my birthday, so I'm not real sure. I also got these stickers. One of them, I can't remember what that one's called. There's a kids one, and then there is a heavy metal music one. I got two of each, but I'm just going to show you one. So the kids, I have Sesame Street, Pokemon. What the hell are you doing? Dude, it sounded like you were eating or like attacking Sasquatch out there. You done? You shut the door? Thank you. So some of the sticker sheets that I got, we have Sesame Street, Pokemon, Bluey, Dr. Seuss, SpongeBob, Little Einstein's, Smurfs, a Nickelodeon, which is kind of cool. Sorry my mom said no speeding. Weird. Please be patient. I'm 9 years old. Mac and cheese, which is super awesome. Phineas and Ferb. And some of that stuff. This one, I cannot remember what the hell he called this. Basically, just making fun of stuff sticker pack. I'll show you here. Got a ouch, I'm on my way to mount your mother, which is something I really love. Horn if you're honky. Yes, I would, but not with you. I'm kind of a big dill. If you're offended, I've got some thicker skin in my basement with Buffalo Bob. I'm a big fan of that. I do not break for cyclists. I love that. I love my German Shepherd with a picture of a lobster. All right, got that one. And then the musical one, I got Ozzy, ZZ Top, Black Sabbath, Kiss, Rush, Foghat, Aerosmith, Boston, Blue Oyster Cult, Motley Crue, Black Sabbath Saved My Life. I saw Van Halen, Led Zeppelin, Disco Sucks, and CCRC as the AC/DC. And then there's a couple other here. Super freaking cool. I like that. Like I said, I got two of both just because I kind of like Mark's stickers. I will always buy most of those that I actually know what the hell they're talking about. There have been a couple that I am so out of the loop on the subject matter that I haven't bought because I don't understand any of it. I do appreciate it, Mark. Thank you very much. Next! Now, to see all these things a day before everyone else does, you could be a channel member like these people here, and you get to see things a day early. You get to see for sale posts first, and you get to see behind the scenes, all sorts of pictures, videos, such and such, and go from there. You can also follow me on Facebook and Facebook groups and Instagram, Bullman Built RC, across the board. Join my group, answer the questions. We'll let you in. We talk about all sorts of stuff. You get to see some things that aren't necessarily members area only, but that a lot of people don't get to see. I ask questions there. We take polls. You kind of get to decide sometimes where some of these builds are going that you see. 9 times out of 10, I take your opinion into consideration, and we'll go from there. Now, if you watch RC every day at all, Josh over there had kind of introduced me to some things that I was already kind of messing around with. And at Five Below, which is, I don't even know, like a Dollar General store. I thought it was like a teen girl store, but apparently not. It's like a Dollar General, but $5 kind of thing. They had these mini brands retro. I bought 3 of them, and I'll show you what they have. There's all of these. Plus, I went to Walmart, Hobby Lobby, one or the other, and I got some home edition mini brands. So from there, I got this super freaking sick microwave. It's a Whirlpool, and what's super cool about it is it comes with like the little spinny tray, and in the box, which looks realistic as well, it's got like plastic styrofoam looking stuff. That's super freaking cool. I also got another one. I've got a ton of these things. We bought them. They're kind of mystery things. So basically you open up this little egg and there's 6-7 little paper packs in there. You rip them open and it's kind of a surprise of what you get. Some of them are scaled really nicely for 10 scale RC. Some of them are scaled almost for my SCX6, and some of them are smaller than that. It would be like more, probably like 18 scale. I got the microwave. I got an air fryer. Actually, I got 3 air fryers. The super cool drill. So this is actually in here. There's a box, and then you open the box and the drill is actually in there. The battery comes off too, just like a real Black & Decker grill. Piece of shit. I got a KitchenAid coffee grinder in the box. That is just as real as it looks as everything else. I got a jigsaw by Black & Decker. It's in there as well. Here's a close-up of that. I got 2 of these little fish bowls. Probably one of them will go in my scale garage. I got 2 art frames, which I'm going to take these out and I'll probably put pictures of some of my trucks in them and then hang those in the scale garage. So it'll look like poster-sized pictures of my trucks, which I think will be super cool. The other thing I got were these magazines. Southern Living, Traditional Home, Real Simple, and Better Homes and Gardens. What I'll probably end up doing with these is I have a whole bunch of early 2000s, probably mid 90s RC car action, things like that. I might scan some of those and then scale them down and make those into magazines and put these into random trucks, or maybe put them in my garage, etc. But I got those. And then in the mini brand retro thing, I also got bigger magazines. These are almost like Atlas size for a 10 scale truck. So these are Better Homes and Gardens and Life, Man's Journey to the Moon, which is interesting. So some of the other things I got is they have an ice thing. They have a drink. This is like a water bottle. So that'll be super cool to put in trucks. They have like little food containers, which will be cool. A stool. I'm going to probably repaint the seat on this stool, and then maybe I'll put that in the garage as like maybe a roll around, make a base for it with some wheels. I got 3 lamps, which will be super cool to put on like workbenches and stuff. I got a lava lamp, which is always cool to have. Some eggs, which I can just put that in the fridge and just, if I have the fridge door open, whatever. Then I opened some of these mini brands retro. Now, if you haven't seen Josh's video, I suggest you do that after you watch this. But one of the things that's really important that I didn't know was there's only a certain number and style of all the pieces you get. So a lot of times when you buy mini brands, you don't get all of them. So I went ahead and bought 3. I opened 2 and then realized that every one of them comes with the same shit. So now I just have duplicates, but whatever. So Dole sliced pineapple, kind of big for what we're doing, but I don't know, I'll figure it out. Boxes of Frosted Flakes, probably about the right size. Some Spam containers. These are pretty big ass cans of Spam. They may be a little large for 10 scale. Skippy peanut butter, also probably a little large, but I mean, they do sell really big ass jars of peanut butter. Huge monstrous things of Hershey syrup Huge things of Hershey syrup cans, probably too big. These are probably bordering on 8 scale, if not 6 scale, like for Barbie size SCX6 action figures and stuff. They do have Planters cheese balls, which this is probably pretty close. Dinty Moore beef stew. These are some big ass cans of beef stew, but I'm pretty sure that you can get some sort of beef stew in that size. STP oil treatment, probably roughly scale-ish, but they're going to be a little bit big. Turtle wax. I only have 1 turtle wax somehow, so that kind of sucks. Maybe I lost the other one somewhere. One of my kids stole it. I'm not sure, but I have another one to open. It's not a big deal. Kodak gold film. It says 12 pieces. 200 something count. I'm not 100% sure. I was really on the verge of actual cameras like this being older than what I was when I got one. So Hershey Kisses box, not really sure. These look old as shit, so they're just kind of like a vintagey thing. I'm not sure when they made those, but I don't ever remember Hershey Kisses boxes like that. Everready 67.5 volt 9 lives battery. Never really seen those. I got 2 of those. I'm not 100% sure how big those would be, so I don't know there. Sun-made raisins. These are freaking enormous. These would be some big ass boxes of raisins, like cereal box size. I don't know if they make those or not, but those are huge. Better Homes and Gardens cooking books. I could probably put this in my little scale garage kitchen. Mike and Ike's. These are some big ass boxes of Mike and Ike's, probably a little bit too big. These are film reels for Kodak stuff. These are probably, I don't know, roughly this right size. Boxes of Fruit Loops. These things, I have no idea what the hell they are. Love Pat Cream Beige, not sure. Hot Tamales boxes. A bag of Dum Dum Pops. Some big stinky Charlie cologne, probably too big for what we're doing. And I mean, I don't know who keeps, I don't know, maybe you'd keep cologne in there. And then there are Scotch Ferrochrome tapes. These are unfortunately too big. These are probably closer to the 6 scale, if not even bigger than that. So I may put those somewhere. I don't know what I'm going to do with those, but I got those. So that wraps up all my mini brands, which whatever, if you're interested in that, that's cool. If you're not, then that's cool too. I got some more cool stuff from my garage. Next! Now, something that I also got are these teeny tinies, basically the same thing. These are at Five Below as well. I only got these for certain particular things, and I may go back and get some more because try not to just explode this everywhere. Okay, there we go. So what I really wanted was this cooler. This cooler is super, super freaking cool, and now I can't even get it open when I couldn't even get it shut to begin with. Freaking shit. All right, so there's that. It comes with a can of ginger ale and some energy soda. They go right in there. The lid still closes, but it does have this fake ice in it and stuff. A bag of fake potato chips, all sorts of plates of things. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Fruit. We got like strawberries and shit on there. No idea what this is supposed to be. This is like a tailgating thing. Maybe like nacho dip. Then I got the bag of ice, which is another thing I was actually interested in. I got a pot, and it already has some sort of like chili or something in it, which is neat. I got a drink, a couple hot dogs, which is kind of cool. Chicken wings, crackers and snacks and stuff. This is some sort of football-shaped shit. Some sort of like French onion dip, and a pretzel. Like I said, I really bought that just for the cooler, the bag of ice, maybe the hot dog, but the rest of it's going to go. The next, so apparently the back of the package does show what this is. But this is pretty clear that this is a grill. So I got this grill. I think if you paint this thing and maybe weathered it just a little bit and got rid of that like glossy kind of color, I think this thing would actually be super, super freaking cool. It also came with a propane tank. And in all honesty, for what these whole sets cost, these propane tanks are worth it to put into trucks. So that's my plan. So if you're wondering, this is the average size of a driver. He's about right at 6 inches or so. And then this grill, if it was propped up a little bit, would pretty much be on size, which is kind of why I bought it. So I think this thing would be super cool. I'll repaint everything and then go over the details and stuff. But I got the grill, I got the propane tank, which will probably end up maybe going in a truck or two. I got a plate with a steak, ketchup and mustard, really freaking big ass. Maybe that's not too large. I don't know. Well, you know, I'll let you decide. Mustard. I got a burger of some sort with some shit on it. Looks like pepperoni cheese pizza on top of a burger. Got that. Some shish kebabs. These little great guys that go in there. A knife, a fork, some tongs, and a bun. Next, from RC Plate Shop, I got some license plates. I had these made. I've had these for like literally over a year. I think I got them June of last year, and they've just been sitting because I wanted to make a video, but nothing's really made sense, and I just made it make sense. So I have these. I have 2A 4U with the Don't Tread on Me, Indiana. The next, which is the license plate on my Burb, is on. One of them is already on this blue Burb here. Short Boy, I can't even remember what the hell I got some of these for. Like I had a plan for all of them. The Pineapple clearly goes on the Pineapple truck. Forever 4S is just basically, that's just me. I run almost everything on 4S. Loaded Up, I believe I was going to put that on the COE, but I may end up putting it on the trailer that I have to pull behind my dually. Your Mom, which is always a good option. I don't know. I got 2 of them made just for that. Weld Life. I'm pretty sure the Weld Life ones were going to go on obviously things with welds on them. Pretty sure I got that for the crew cab, and maybe I'll throw one on one of the other trucks. And then for my buddy Glenn, I also got some license plates. I'll let you read what this says and see if you can figure that out. He is from West Virginia. So I got those. They are on plastic, so they are kind of bendable. If you can't get them off of here, you got to kind of spin them around. And basically, you just take like some goopy goop or some E6000 or something, double-sided tape, put it on the back, slap it on your truck, and you are done. But I got those. I couldn't be happier with them. There was some people on Facebook complaining about them and everything. And you do kind of have to realize that all this stuff is custom made. He's got to make the actual plates like on the computer, I'm assuming, and then print it all out and then make the actual hard plate part or the aluminum out of styrene, whatever he's making it out of, put the two together and then also send it out. So I'm sure it's not a one-day turnaround. Now, does it take a month? I'm not sure. I don't remember anymore, but I'm sure he has lots of orders, and they are really, really, really super nice, and I like them a lot. I'll probably order some more, honestly, now that I have them in hand and I've kind of gone over them. I'll end up putting those on some trucks, and then probably just getting some different ones if I can come up with some more cool things to put on the license plates. So I got those. But that pretty much wraps it up for all of the scale stuff I got. Special thank you to Crawler Cult and RC Plate Shop for my parts. And that is pretty much it. I appreciate you watching, and I will see you later. Bye.